Hey guys, Wet Movie 1 here. I'm with my homeboy Andrew.
What's up, guys?
We just got out of seeing A Good Day to Die Hard, Die Hard 5. Do you want to give a quick little synopsis about it before we talk about it?
Well, basically, the best I can understand it is John McClane is in Russia.
In Russia. No, he's in New York, and then
Yeah,
he finds out that his son's like in trouble or something, and he's gonna go down there to help his son out. Yet he finds out his son is like working with some bad
CIA.
people.
Well, at first he thinks he's working with some bad people, and then he realizes he's
Yeah.
actually in cahoots with something back home in the States.
Yeah, like trying to get a bad guy, catch a bad guy kind of thing. But that's pretty much the synopsis of the story. John McClane goes down there, and he steps into all the madness.
And the shit hits the fan like always.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
So that's all we're gonna say about the movie, but about the story. Where do you rank this one between all five of them actually?
In my opinion, last. I really believe that Die Hard kind of should stay in the 90s. Anything after that wasn't that good. Order I rank it as best, of course, first one. And then second, Die Hard with a Vengeance is my favorite. Then number 2, Die Hard 2 is good.
Yeah.
And then I ranked the last one, which was Live Free, Die Hard.
Yeah, I would say this one is better than Live Free or Die Hard. The only reason I like Live Free or Die Hard is because they had Kevin Smith in there playing,
Yeah.
what was his name in the movie again?
I don't
like the nerd guy in his basement kind of thing.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of cool. And
About that, yeah.
but this one right here, A Good Day to Die Hard, it's a fun action flick. The story is kind of like
It's pretty bunk. I mean,
Yeah.
it picks up in the second half, but the first half, it kind of sucks for newer viewers, these young kids that are probably going to see this movie and they'll be like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
But, they kind of assume that everyone's familiar with John McClane. They just jump right into the story.
yeah, like everyone already knows him, so everybody's just gonna go, oh, okay, yeah, we know all this.
And this story just goes from like 0 to 60, which is kind of cool because you're getting some action right away.
Dude, the action was over the top in this one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's even parts where there's like a big car chase towards like the beginning of the movie, and like big cars are going down the streets, and they have all the cars on the streets like angled a certain way, so they're all gonna get smashed as as the big car goes down. It's just like, oh.
I mean, basically, if you guys have seen this in the trailers, there's this one truck that basically, if any car is in its proximity and it hits it, it's fucking flipping all over the place.
Dude, how many cars were flipping around in this movie? Dude?
Oh my god, dude, I don't know. I want to see like someone make an infographic on this because tons of people die, tons of cars flip.
Yeah.
But I think the best sequence is deal with the helicopters.
Yeah, the helicopter thing was cool.
Yeah. And then I'm always with action movies ever since the 80s and 90s. One thing I always dig is how's the fucking villain gonna get it? Sorry, not to swear, but how's the villain get it? And this one delivers.
Yeah, it was awesome the way that it all went down at the end. Except for the last couple minutes of the movie, it seemed like what?
Yeah. They kind of try to get all artsy at the end.
Yeah. But one of the things I was waiting to see happen is like maybe like have a character like Reginald VelJohnson pop in there for a minute. Like maybe John McClane's in Rome and Reginald VelJohnson's there. The guy from Family Matters is there. Just like drinking coffee at a coffee club as John McClane's running down the street to help his son. Just going, hey, John, is that you? No, you don't get anything like that in this one.
Yeah.
But there is a moment in this movie that will bring you back to the first movie. I don't know if you noticed it. There's a part when the person's like falling.
Oh yeah.
It kind of reminds me of Hans Gruber from the first one.
How he died in the first one.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
It's kind of like that a little bit. It's kind of like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, the only homages I kind of saw to any of the originals were some of the camera work.
Yeah.
That it kind of, and then obviously like some of the dialogue, that you.
There was a lot of green screen in this.
Oh my god, dude.
But it was still fun to watch because they choreographed it in a way that it was just fun and over the top.
Yeah.
You don't take it seriously when you go into a Die Hard movie. It was fun and over the top, but was it great? No. Is it watchable? Yeah.
Yeah, it's watchable. I don't know if it's a theater watch. I didn't really get any of the IMAX experience that they're pushing.
Yeah.
Even though like we didn't see an IMAX format. Like
no.
I know there was some shots shot in IMAX though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. And they did this whole kind of. It wasn't like the first person, but like that kind of shaky cam.
A little bit.
The stuff you kind of see with the Hurt Locker and what was that new one that she just did? Zero Dark 30. A lot of the camera work was like that.
Not all of it, just some of it.
Just a lot, and it just, I don't know, it kind of took me out of the movie, and because I don't know.
The villain was kind of weak. the whole like story and the bad guys were just kind of like, eh.
Because like who the central villain is kind of pops in and out of the story.
Yeah.
If after you see it, you'll know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of weird. So, I mean, you're not able to actually really grasp on any characters. And I didn't buy the whole relationship between the son and the dad.
It is cool to see Bruce Willis in there saying his little one-liners. There's a little bit too many of them, and a lot of them are overlapped by just how loud the movie is. By how many explosions and how many things are getting bashed up, but he does do his one-liners, and it is cool to support Bruce Willis because he is one of the icons of this action thing. But would you recommend people to go see it or rent it?
I'm going to do what I said to you. I would go in here just going to see an action movie. I know it sounds weird, but disconnect the idea from seeing a Die Hard movie.
Yeah.
Because if you love the Die Hards that I think that I grew up with in the '90s, it's not that, and it's just like. Even Bruce Willis playing John McClane is almost a parody of him playing John McClane. It's kind of sad. But if you disconnect that idea of John McClane, Die Hard, it's a kick-ass action movie.
Yeah, it's fun as hell. I recommend you guys check it out, but not for story, just for the kick-ass action and Bruce Willis is just playing cool. Thank you guys for watching our movie review of Good Day to Die Hard, and me and Andrew will see you next time.